Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to Mexico. I am in Mexico right now. Look at this. This is just stunning, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. Excited to bring through some messages. I'm a medium and a channeler, and today I'm going to bring some messages through the cards. I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck that we created at Avalon Spirit, and I already pre-shuffled because I'm sort of in the sand and I didn't want to drop them all in the sand, so I did the pre-shuffle before I hit record, but I have them here for you guys. So let's talk about these messages. So the first one is, okay, so let me go in order of how these actually came out. So the very first one that came out was talk to the sun, quite timely. So here's the deal. If you feel you're not getting a lot of sun where you are right now, take in the energy from here. We literally can pull in energy from music. We can pull it in from videos like this. You can put other YouTube videos of tropical sun, mountain sun, whatever kind of sunset, sunrise. Take in the energy of the sun. There's information there. Now the information can come to you even if you visualize the sun in your mind. There's information in the form of light. It's not limited to time and space either. So there's downloads, there's consciousness. This also tells me that we may have more solar flare activity as well. There's information waiting for us in the energy of sunlight. So if you have a moment, stand in front of the sunlight if you can. Breathe it in, breathe it into your being as consciousness, and then see what comes to you to that day. Because one of the cards that we have is meditate. So this is always a call to turn inwards, to tune in, turn inwards, see what's coming up. There's a message waiting to be shared with you about something. So we need to make the time to go inward and tune in. Also, this time in tuning in gives you an opportunity to rest and recalibrate too, right? So you might as well go in there anyways. Even if you feel you don't get much, sometimes we get messages in the form of our bodies relaxing, in the form of muscle tension softening, in the form of a shift of perspective when we're not even thinking about something. After we get a moment to recalibrate, we're like, that's better. And we can't even fully explain why. Again, there's a message in that. There's a shift in that. There's a change available in that. Those are all in the form of different kinds of messages. So you need to make the time to tune in to do that. So definitely tune in and meditate. I love how he's meditating with the sunlight on him too. Again, that's extra emphasis of tuning into the sunlight. And then we have another sunbeam here. So look at this too. This is interesting. 3 cards with sunbeams on them. So definite significance with sunlight. But this third card here is the echo. And this is about listen for a repeated message. So for some of you, the messaging you may be looking for is essentially things that are being repeated. Especially when you get 3 points of reference, really pay attention to those messages because there's something there. So for example, if you're feeling like you should try to get out and be more active, okay, so maybe that's your feeling within. There's your message from your body. Next, you have a friend who reaches out and is like, hey, do you want to come join me to join badminton? Right, there's people playing badminton over there. Then maybe that's your second message a friend asked you. Then maybe when you tune in and meditate, you feel the presence of your guides and you see all these flashes and images of different types of activities you can do. Well, there's your third message of needing to get out and move your body. So look for 3 points of reference at least. Any kind of repeated message. Also within this, you'll notice number patterns will be repetitive messages too. So look to the number patterns for what that is. And if you're curious about number patterns, Monday's podcast is about number patterns. So there'll be a ton of information there. I believe it's about number patterns. Pretty positive it's about number patterns. So check that one out. But there's messages that are waiting for you guys. Sunlight's going to help activate it. Time within is going to help activate it. And many of the messages will probably be repeating something that's already sort of going on in your consciousness. It'll probably already be like okay, I thought so. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. Okay, so definitely something to take in. They're telling me to pull one more card, so hold on a sec then. Let me do this and not drop them. Top card, they say. Oh, throat chakra. I saw that one before. Okay, fun. Throat chakra card. So there's something here about speaking your truth too. So some of these messages that are coming through that the sun is trying to shine on you as well is coming in the form of a truth that needs to be spoken. For a majority of you, I feel like it's speaking a truth to self, something that you need to recognize about self that Spirit's trying to bring forward. But also for some of you, it might be actually speaking that truth out loud to somebody else, whether that's to validate it for you, because sometimes when we share our truths out loud, we make them real. They become a sound in this 3D reality, which makes them real. But for some of you, it may also be a truth in the form of a boundary. So notice if the message is trying to get you to set a boundary, because as we step into this new energy that we have right now, this beautiful new energy, it's also going to ask us to keep setting our boundaries, because the boundaries are what's going to hold that sacred container for us moving forward in the new. When we don't set those boundaries, we get pulled back into those same repetitive patterns, or the demands that other people place, or sometimes the demands we put ourselves in because we didn't set our own personal boundary with self. So consider that too. That often comes from that throat chakra. So I will leave that with you guys for your message. I hope you're feeling the Zen vibes I'm sending your way. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'm excited to tune in and see what's in store with the message tomorrow. So have a wonderful day, everyone.